Hello, everybody. I was asked one day, where in the world would I like to live? I said the Mojave Desert because the only thing I have to worry about on a Friday night is a skinwalker at my door and the big batch of legal peyote that I get to smoke. Let's jump into the conversation.
I believe you're legally required to share the peyote, though.
Yeah, as long as as I'm on reservation land, at least. Anyway, welcome
Not
to.
reservation.
Listen, my godfather.
Godfather.
God bless him. He he taught on a reservation out in Arizona, and this was during the years where he was kind of like, "Hey, man," So like, I'm pretty sure he's done peyote. Anyway,
hold on. One more before we start this, I just have to say, when you said if we were asked to go live anywhere in the world, right in my head pops in, where in the world is Carmen Sandiego?
right? Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego?
You're welcome.
That's an old one. Anyway, the Mojave Desert is one of the most mysterious and visually striking deserts in North America. It's a vast, harsh landscape filled with extreme temperatures, strange rock formations, ghost towns, military secrets, and endless folklore.
Blue.
Yes,
Can I give a Mojave Desert history in 30 seconds?
go for it.
You want to time me?
Oh gosh.
Okay,
All right.
hang
I
on.
gotta hear
Hang on.
this.
Okay, you ready?
Ready? Go.
Massive desert spanning California, Nevada, Arizona, and Utah, home to the Mojave, Mojave, and the indigenous peoples for the last 1,000 years. Later filled with miners, prospectors, ghost towns, and abandoned mines. Brutally hot, incredibly remote, and full of places where nobody would hear you scream. Basically, America's natural cryptid habitat.
Fuck. Okay.
That was beautiful.
Damn. All right, that's faster than I could speak.
Well, how about we
Thank
also
you.
put up that lovely map that we got?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you mean the one that I thought was the right one and then not the right one?
And then it wasn't the right one, and then it was. I
Yeah.
think someone's been smoking
This
some
one.
natural Uganda.
Listen, THC is legal. Anyway.
So I'm sorry, but all I can think of right now is that Eagle song.
Okay.
Standing on the corner of Winslow, Arizona. That one.
No.
Yeah.
No. We don't want to get copyright stricken. Okay, here's a map.
California. Now it's
here-
Hotel California. I saw Palm Springs.
Hotel California. Anyway, okay, so here's the map of the Mojave Desert. The Mojave Desert, like Michelle said, stretches across California, Nevada, Utah, and Arizona.
Oh, yes.
Literally connecting 4 separate states in one shot.
Which there's a section called Four Corners.
Yeah.
Okay. Stood there on the little plate.
You can literally stand on a plate in the Mojave area that touches all 4 states.
What do you call it? Because if you're cut in 2, you're bisected. But what is it called if you're cut in 4?
Quadraned.
I was quadraned right there. I stood on that little plate.
Wow.
I had quadraned once. I took penicillin for a week, cleared it right up.
Same with ashwagandha, man. Same with ashwagandha.
Anyway, the desert covers 47,000 square miles.
That's ridiculous.
That's a lot. That's fucking massive.
And it is the smallest and driest desert in North America.
It's also the high desert.
Yes.
You're the high desert.
Listen, I take peyote. I go right at the being high. So
Now, we talked about how it covers most of California, and in California alone, it spans 20 million acres,
wow.
covering about a fifth of the state.
Okay, now it's also at higher elevation, which means that this
Well,
desert
it
is
varies.
a Sonoran desert. It's a Sonoran desert
Yes,
that
and
gives it cold winters, hot but drier summers, but the temperature dramatically swings between both throughout the year.
right. And
That's
now
fucking wild.
it varies too. That's the thing. So over
I just said
from
that.
well, I know, but so from 282 feet below sea level at Death Valley to over 1,000 feet.
There's a reason why they call it Death Valley because there's nothing
Oh,
fucking there.
And that's actually a national park too,
been there. Been
as
there.
well as
Done
the
that. Got the
Joshua,
T-shirt.
as well as the Joshua Tree.
Joshua Tree. Joshua Tree.
Joshua Tree.
Joshua Tree. We got Joshua Tree here.
So
Hey,
Joshua
just
Tree.
I'm enjoying
Good
those
tree.
happy trees.
Good
Happy
tree.
trees. Happy trees.
Happy tree.
okay. So I've printed something for when Blue goes off the rails like he's currently doing right now.
Listen, I'm in a mood today.
He is. Oh, Elmo!
Do you know what this means?
Emma want to play.
This
Emma have
means
ADHD.
this means enough. Let's move on. Elmo.
Fuck.
Okay.
So you got Elmo. Move on.
Fuck.
Oh.
Okay, go ahead, Kate.
Well, the only other thing I've got interesting to talk about in that area is a tribe that
Wait.
just kinda-
Hang on. You were talking about Joshua Tree. Now we
Yeah.
have to talk about the fact that there is strange ass trees in Joshua Tree.
Oh yeah.
These things are twisted, alien-looking fucking trees.
Actually, I've driven through this section of Arizona that has
That gives it almost a sci-fi appearance.
I'm saying if
they're
It looks like an alien planet.
if aliens were
They are.
scouting the United States to go, I wonder where I could land, they would look at this place and go, yeah, that's it.
Well, I mean, not for nothing. You have these alien-looking plants. No wonder
Oh.
there's so many UFO sightings or UHF or whatever the hell they
okay.
are.
Hold on.
UAPs.
So seeing them through the day during the daytime is one thing. You
Seeing
should
them at
see
night.
them during the night.
I'm eating them at night. Anyway,
So
Yeah.
also it is the most popular location for Yucca Man sightings. Let's talk about that guy later.
let's talk about the Yucca Man. Who's that?
Let's do
Who's
that
this
later.
guy?
Let's talk about that later.
No, come on.
No, we have to hold on to this one. Hold on. There's also Death Valley National Park, hottest place recorded in the temperature. There's
Yep.
Racetrack Playa, where rocks mysteriously walk.
I heard about that one.
There's the Kelso Dunes, giant dunes that reach up hundreds of feet high.
And that's where
There's
they go
the
to do the
Mojave
sand dunes.
National Preserve that has lava fields, dunes, and mountains,
And
peak
that one-
cryptid territory.
That one is 1.6 miles or million acres. Excuse me.
Yes. There's also the Amboy Crater, ancient volcanic cinder cone crater that looks like something
mean
landed up
volcanic?
in space.
Volcanic.
Whatever. Volcanic. Did I say volcanic?
Yeah.
I can't control what comes out of my face sometimes. There is the
That's what she
shut
said.
it. Shut
Anyway.
it. There's the hole in the wall, volcanic rock formations full of holes and caves. There's Zizek's Road. It's a real
You're full
ass
of
place.
It is.
Weirdest-
I've seen it on the highway.
Yep. Basically, like, there's every weird phenomenon that you can think of happens in the Mojave Desert, like singing sand dunes, dust devils, mirages, extremely dark night skies that make satellites and meteors look extremely bizarre.
Well, it's because we're not used to having no light.
Yeah. So
We're not used to having no ambient light in the air. That's one of the few places where there's no ambient light, and you can actually
right.
see the cosmos and go, "Holy fuck, I'm
So
small."
what I'm pointing out is that there is a vastness.
Incidentally, has said no woman ever. Anyway,
Yes. There is a vastness out there that has not been poisoned by light pollution, is exactly what you're saying.
yeah, exactly.
It is an extremely dark place that your senses become heightened,
Yeah.
which
Honestly, I agree to that. The few times I went down the
yeah,
Tehachapi Mountains, which is
Mhm.
outside of Bakersfield,
I
Yeah.
know exactly where
uh,
Tehachapi is. I got a friend that lives there.
Bakersfield,
not far
Bakersfield.
not far
We're
from
on
a
the streets
particular
of
Air Force,
Bakersfield.
not far from a certain Air Force base as well. I think it's Edwards, if I remember right.
Edwards.
Edwards
Yep.
Air Force Base. Yeah.
Yes. Going down that mountain pass at night, kind of, I don't know,
Creepy.
like you see interesting things that you
Okay.
think you see, but you don't.
Before we get into these, we think we see, but we don't, because since
Mhm.
that's our tagline. If you saw
Mhm.
something, no, the fuck you didn't.
No, you didn't.
Um, this desert is home to, ready for this one, coyotes, desert tortoise, bighorn sheep, rattlesnakes, rare birds, and insects.
They can
Now,
stay there.
they can
And
stay there because they're adapted to that area. But let's get into a little bit of the things that
Go bumping
can't
in them.
can't be proven and go, hey, in the middle of the night.
Okay. So I would like to skip the first place winner of this thing and go right past the skinwalkers because it's been talked about. It's been overdone.
Okay.
we can
But I
save
want
that
to
for
go
another episode, that's for sure.
I want to go to something else that's been cited multiple times in the
Okay.
area. Have you
Okay.
heard of the shadow miners?
Shadow
I've heard
miners.
about them, yeah.
Yeah.
What are
So
these?
it's more of a ghost slash cryptid hybrid. Now, these guys have been seen throughout abandoned mining regions in the Mojave.
Wait. Hang on. Barbara.
Yes. Yes.
Ghost
Cryptid
cryptid
hybrid.
hybrid.
Because the witnesses who have seen them have not been able to distinguish if they were phantom or corporeal.
Okay.
So no visible face, black silhouetted appearance, only seen during the twilight hours, like when the sun is officially gone down, but you still have that little bit of lingering light.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like dusk or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Like when
Common,
the sun's
yeah.
at the just below the
There, yeah.
horizon.
Yep, that
The
would be a dusk.
most common sightings have appeared where people are in kind of desolate areas and they hear what sounds like picks striking rocks, like prospectors are out doing something. And when they
Okay.
go to look at, where this noise is
I don't
coming
think you could
from,
say that on here.
what?
Picks.
You picks. What?
Who picks?
What? Foot
What
picks.
picks?
Minor pickaxe.
Oh, pickaxe.
I'm gonna Elmo myself. So when they go to kind of look for the noises and find out what's going on, they see the shadow miners. But when they start to approach, they dissipate into thin air.
Like magic.
Yeah. So that was the one that I found the most creepy. And then
Ooh.
what we talked about earlier, the most disturbing was the Yucca Man.
Yes,
Okay,
let's hear about him.
let's talk about the Yucca Man, because not for nothing. I've been in bars, in and out of bars most of my life, and there's some guys in there that I would go, yuck, man, what the hell?
I don't think
And
you use the term.
What? What's the, that's a horrible dad joke. What? That was a bad. Elmo me, please.
Elmo.
Elmo.
Okay.
Anyway,
So the Yucca Man is the closest thing that the Mojave has to its own Bigfoot.
okay.
Witnesses around the Joshua Tree area describe this massive hairy humanoid, not blue, standing between 7 and 9 feet tall, with glowing eyes and a foul odor.
I
One of the
like how
most.
you jabbed that right at you.
It's out of love, my sweetheart. It's out of love.
You know, you say that, but I have feelings.
The one that you have left.
Yeah, that one feeling that I
One.
have left
The one. Okay. One of the most
just
repeated
just got
stories.
hurt. You just bruised it.
You'll be fine. It'll grow back.
Elmo.
Anyway,
One of the most repeated stories comes from campers who reported hearing heavy footsteps circling their campsite at night. They described branches snapping
could
and
be me.
something breathing heavily beyond their flashlight beam.
Listen, have you seen me lately? I'm the heaviest I've ever been. I breathe very heavy.
So
It sounds like.
yeah. So the Yucca Man is not as interactive as our buddy Bigfoot.
Is our friendly neighborhood Bigfoot?
Yeah, he kind of like
He-
stays off, and yeah,
He's better at the hide and seek stuff.
yes.
He's a hide and seek champion.
Well, I mean,
Is he challenging Bigfoot for the title?
possibly, unless you want to talk about a tribe that just magically disappeared.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, we could talk about that. Go ahead, Kate.
Because I mean, that's quite the. I mean, I don't know
That's
if you want to call
substantial.
it. That's like ultimate champion there, but
Yeah,
okay. So the
Anastasi.
Anasazi. There is no T at the end.
It's pronounced Anastasi. Thank you.
Thank
It's
you.
not.
Yes, it is.
Oh my
Lies.
god, whatever. The cliff dwellers. That's what I'm going to tell.
This is our
Okay.
new thing, by the way.
I love that. Oh my god.
Anytime I get Elmoed, I'm just gonna say that.
So, all right. So these tribes, they lived in the Mojave Desert from 1 CE to 1250 CE. The theory, there's like multiple
What's
theories.
CE again?
Current era. Common
Current
era.
era.
Common era.
Common era.
Before
Yeah.
Common era, Common era.
Okay. I thought BC stood for before Christ.
It does, but we got rid of BC and AD. Now we use Common era and before Common era. Because
Wait a
Christ is
Wait. Hang on. I was not consulted on this. I didn't get a note. I didn't get a memo. I didn't get an email.
Look, we asked you about Pluto and you voted to get rid of it, so we didn't ask you about
I
this.
did not. I think Pluto should always be a planet. I've always said that.
Oh my gosh. All right.
Especially since you can see it in the Mojave Desert.
Elmo. Elmo.
Kate have her story.
All right.
Sir.
Still mad about BC being gone, so the 80 being gone. This is bullshit.
Oh my god. Okay.
I'm gonna sit here and frown.
Sit there and look pretty, sir. Sit there and look pretty.
I don't want him.
Oh my gosh.
It's bullshit.
Okay, apparently five.
Bullshit,
Five is the number of Elmos that Blue can get before he loses his proverbial shit.
Bullshit, goddammit.
He's gonna end up doing it again because when I go to explain whereabouts these
Go ahead, just
tribes
go.
are located.
I'll behave. Go.
So
Let's just call him the Ace.
The location.
Location.
While they were when they were living in the Mojave Desert, they were living in the cliffs of the river that was called the Virgin River. So they were the virgin cliff dwellers.
Pull it back. Pull it back.
So the the Virgin River actually runs through Utah and all the other connecting states
I now
in the
understand
Mojave
Mormonism.
Desert. So yes, that is where they were at. I'm sorry, I knew he was going to crack on that. He's still
He's pulling it through. We got this. We got this.
trying. He's
Keep
trying.
going.
So, okay, the theories of where they went likely were eastward and southward towards the Hopi and the Hopi, excuse me, Hopi. And I can't remember how to pronounce this next one. The Zuni.
Zuni.
Okay. The areas in 2050 CE due to the elemental or environmental changes or conflict. So there's that. But then there's the author that wrote a particular novel called The Haunted Mesa. That was by Louis L'Amour.
Louis L'Amour.
Louis
Louis?
Lamar.
Louis L'Amour. My dad loved him. I read most of his books when I was little.
He mentioned about them using portals. So I kind of don't know. Like, I understand about them moving somewhere out of but like apparently his stories was talking about they came here through a portal because they just kind of showed up. And then he said that they left through said portal. There is strange things in that desert. So, I mean.
So first, they went from the Virgin River south and then left through a portal.
That's the theory that they might have left through somewhere.
So, hold please before Blue goes off the rails. The Anasazi are often referred to now, more recently, as the ancestral Puebloans.
There was that I noticed too.
Yeah. The most famous sites are like the Chaco culture, like any of the stuff that you've seen on like the Chaco culture.
They actually had apparently similar tribes that were in Colorado and New Mexico as well.
Did they leave through portals in the south too?
Maybe. What
I mean, I'd like to leave through a portal in the south.
Yes,
that would be
I
nice.
know you are. What
I think that's a great way to die.
What archaeologists are finding now in the dig sites is what most likely can be attributed to drought, resource stress, and social changes. So migration rather than mysterious disappearance is what science is telling us. But it's not to say that something crazy didn't happen.
No one will know.
So this native tribe, this indigenous tribe,
Yes.
showed up through a portal in the middle of the Mojave Desert, lived next to the Virgin River, had to travel south to find another portal to get the fuck out.
Or eastward, not just south.
This is starting to sound like President Trump's wet dream.
Oh my!
You realize that, right?
Oh my!
Anyway,
God.
Really?
Yes,
I knew I knew it. I knew that's where he was going to go with it.
I had to make a political joke. It was just there.
All right.
But honestly, like, we'll never know because there's no.
We can't go back and interview anybody.
There's no fucking evidence except for where they lived.
So
in
yeah,
the
we
dwellings in the
could
base.
we could go into like DNA, like historic DNA, but
That's
you
against their
you
rights.
can't prove anything with it though. You can say that the most likely thing, but you can't say a definitive this is what happened.
I,
So I'm
yeah.
gonna go with
I mean,
Occam's razor here.
uh,
The most likely outcome is most likely the one, the most obvious answer is most likely true. So while I think it would be fantastical if they disappeared through some sort of portal, they built all these amazing log and adobe structures.
mhm.
They dug into the cliffs. They used all of the natural resources that they could get their hands on. There was nothing left.
So
They either starved to death or they moved on. Like that was
they
the only choice they had.
I'm
yeah,
blaming the Yucca Man.
Because
okay,
he was
you do
Yucca.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were just trying to get away from the Yucky Man.
I mean, I
I
would
mean,
get
it
away
makes
from him
sense.
too.
Yeah.
My
You know.
goodness.
Yeah.
My goodness, somebody's bike is loud. Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do we got next?
Well,
We
the
got
only other thing I have is some stories.
there's some strange encounters. I mean, Michelle said she wanted to stay away from this, but I think we need to jump into it a little bit because it is so prevalent in the Mojave Desert's histories.
Considering some of my friends' stories do involve that particular thing.
Yes.
It's not avoiding it. It's just it's so it's overdone. Like because there's
Yeah.
so many different variations. Because you have like the skinwalker, like the true like the Indian, the the
The
native
native
people
skinwalkers, yes.
skinwalker. It's not really a skinwalker like a monster. It is a
Yeah.
person who becomes a monster because they've done bad things.
Well,
Or
and
you
then
have like the more demonic pieces where the skinwalker is like an actual demon that takes over a human and they become the
Mm.
demon. There's so many different options.
technically you also have those if you want to get technical, a druid that has gone corrupted and
Yeah.
and evil and everything. It's different. I don't remember. I
It's
believe it's a different name to it, but it's a
yeah.
similar thing like a skinwalker. Like, it was their highest shaman or priest that just went crazy.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, there's also some disambiguation between like what people think of as a skinwalker versus a native shaman. Like a shaman is not a skinwalker. It's a
Well,
totally different thing.
no, it's a totally different thing. But skinwalking was a thing that some shaman, especially in that area,
Mhm.
really delved into because it was their mission to visit the four peaks. So, in order to get to the four peaks quicker to finish their training, they would become a skinwalker, take on the hides of deer, rabbits, the lion,
Coyote.
the coyote, just to get to these
To
places
run.
quicker,
Yeah.
to run faster, to get to the four peaks. Now, I'm speaking with a little bit of reverence when I talk about this because of the fact that these this is this holds true in their belief system that skinwalkers aren't inherently bad. It's part of their shamanistic practice, but there are bad skinwalkers. Just like there are bad Bigfoot, there are bad,
There's a bad
Yeti.
apple in everything.
There's a
Bad
bad apple in
Leroy.
everything.
Bad Leroy Browns.
So, as a famous person once said, sometimes there's just assholes everywhere.
It's in my
True.
head. Thank you, Michelle.
Thank you.
Which
Thank
which
you.
I like being an asshole anyway.
Oh,
But anyway,
question.
why? I'm not done yet.
What is scarier? Finding Bigfoot in the woods or seeing something that looks almost human standing alone in the desert at night?
That one.
No, that one. No.
Because you're
Okay.
looking at it's the desert. You're not expecting to see something.
Well, unless you're seeing them
And
in
if
raw,
you see something that's a little fucked up, you see something that doesn't exactly look like a coyote, but kind of looks like a coyote, and
I'm
is kind of
saying
fucked up looking, and
there.
it's standing on its back legs, and it's going, huh?
You also get into that
I'm
whole
running.
pareidolia effect where you're in the moonlight where there is no light pollution and you see something that that bounces in the moonlight or makes some sort of weird shadowy shape and it looks like it's moving or it looks like something else and you
Yeah.
just assume that it is. But no, I digress. I like skinwalkers. I just think that they are
Well,
they're
the
Americanized and they've
the
been
ev-
kind of overdone.
the evil rendition of skinwalkers is a shaman who has fallen to dark forces and become evil and uses their power for evil purposes.
Dark horses?
Dark forces for FOR.
I heard
Yeah.
the forces. I heard the
S
forces.
forces. You know.
I heard forces.
Anyway, but the thing that we got to talk about is the fact that people see these things, and some people that we know have seen these things. So, Kate, please tell us a couple of the instances in which your friend, who wishes to remain anonymous, we're going to call him Dave.
Dave. Okay.
Dave.
All right, just to keep his anonymity, we're going to call him Dave. Dave saw some creepy things while he was out in Arizona.
No, it was California. I
I'm
believe it was
sorry,
California area.
he was in the California area of the Mojave Desert. So let's hear what Dave has to say.
I believe I could be wrong, but anyway.
Okay.
So Dave was out with three of his other people. One of them being his girlfriend. They were driving out on some open range and they saw a deer about 50 yards.
Okay.
It stood on its hind legs and its shoulders changed shape. Its hooves changed to digits, and we're talking finger digits. They slammed on the brakes, which I would probably be the same way. And Dave's girlfriend's brother got out with a rifle to go after it. Which
that sounds dumb.
He's the first guy to die in the horror movie.
Right. The deer disappeared behind some juniper and it was gone.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So there's one experience. And my friend Dave would like to note that there was no drugs or alcohol involved during this time.
Yeah, sure. All right, go ahead.
Dave also has a story of him and his buddy out hunting coyotes. They came out to an area where that was bathed in red light, but there was no source. They just got the hell out of there after that.
That sounds almost like some of the military secrets we hear from the Mojave Desert. Also seems like some of the UFO sightings that happen out there.
I'm thinking more military is my thing.
I'm thinking military too, because let's put it this way: them red lights come on, I just go, okay, let's go.
All right. So there was one night that Dave and his girlfriend were at her parents' place, and they heard meowing outside. They thought it was their cat. The girlfriend goes outside to the porch to call out for the cat. Now, mind you, the cat is the only one in the area for miles. Okay. So the girlfriend then goes off the porch and towards the meowing. Dave felt something at his legs, and when he went to look down, he saw their cat.
Mm-hmm.
And then so did the stepdad see said cat. And the girlfriend's walking away towards the no light area. So stepdad stopped the girlfriend, get him to get her to come back, and she notices their cat, up on the porch. So yeah, they stayed the night. They were going to walk to their place in the dark, which I don't blame them.
Okay.
But
All I'm
yeah,
seeing is church from Pet Cemetery.
Right? But it also gives off that,
Skinwalker.
it does give off Skinwalker vibes just because
I'm getting mimic.
Skinwalkers and
Well,
mimics, they are very adept at at mimicry, at making the same sounds of something that you know or someone you know.
yeah, I definitely would not blame them for wanting to stay somewhere that's
Yeah, no,
not
I'm good.
not on a walk home at night. No, thank you. The last one. During a visit at a res that's going to be remain silent. There was a gathering at the entrance when 3 men tried to come onto the res. The medicine man told them, "Your kind is not allowed on the res." The 3 men looked normal except their eyes were black. The men didn't say anything, they just turned and walked away. Later, Dave found out that they were skinwalkers.
Or they were
Well, now.
adult black-eyed children.
That came
Well,
from Texas.
Well, blackening of the eyes is generally a something that you see in something demonic. I mean, it's a generalized feature of demonic possession and
Well,
or
I mean, in supernaturals, that's how you
supernatural.
knew if you were a demon or not. The black eyes.
Yeah.
So
I have black eyes.
You do not.
They're like copper brown, but close enough.
That is nowhere near black, but okay.
My soul is black.
That we know. Anyway, well, that's going to about do it for this episode. I mean, I don't think we're ever going to truly find out what the hell's going on out there.
probably not.
You also got to remember, there's so much stuff with the Mojave Desert. I mean, you got Area 51 out there.
I
We
mean,
just need to find Bigfoot and just sit him down for an interview. He'll know. He'll know. Have all the answers.
I don't have all the answers.
My friend Dave was crazy enough to live there for a bit. I don't know if I could go that far.
Dear Dave,
if I don't want to be found, I'm going there.
Okay, fair. If you don't want to be found, go there. But
hey, crazy idea. We get a bunch of shipping containers and we hook them together and we bury them in the desert and then we put sand on top of them and then we live in the shipping containers.
You have to reinforce the shipping containers because the weight of the sand will actually compress them.
You're giving away trade
Don't
secrets.
ask me how I know that. Anyway.
Give away trade secrets.
Trade secrets. Anyway.
oh my God.
So as it pertains to the Mojave Desert, I don't think we're going to figure it out completely. It's just one of the world's anomalous places.
We should go though.
Fuck no. It's
Cryptid
hot.
Conversations road
It's
trip.
hot. It's hot, and I'm fat. I don't deal with hot.
Then you'll be the sacrifice. Kate and I'll run.
Listen, you both got little legs. I got longer ones. I could outstride you.
We'll do what they
I'm
did
gonna trick both of you and run.
We'll do what they did with Shane in Walking Dead, where you hobbled Otis and left him for the walkers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I'm kind of like the hobbling one right now. So
listen, I don't have to be the fastest. I just got to outpace you.
I'm fucked.
Yeah, same.
Anyway. That about wraps it up for this episode of Cryptid Conversations, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining us. And remember, if you heard something, no, you didn't. And if you saw something, no, the fuck you didn't. We'll catch you in the next episode. And remember, as always, as Elmo would say, fuck. We'll catch you in the next episode of Cryptid Conversations.